BBC viewers called for Fiona Bruce to be replaced on Question Time after the host was corrected live on air. BBC viewers complained Fiona Bruce should not be hosting Question Time. It comes after an audience member corrected the presenter's explanation for Jimmy Kimmel's suspension. During Thursday's special edition, the panel discussed Donald Trump's state visit to the UK and asking what his presidency means for Britain and the world. Fiona, 61, was joined by Scotland's Secretary Douglas Alexander, from the Conservatives, Shadow Housing Secretary James Cleverly, broadcaster and journalist Piers Morgan, and award-winning playwright and author Bonnie Greer. During the program it was put to the panel, should we take lectures on free speech from the US? It comes after late-night show hosts Jimmy Kimmel Live was suspended and pulled off air after he said the MAGA gang was desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and doing everything they can to score political points. Leading Democrats have since called Kimmel's suspension an attack on free speech and an abuse of power. An audience member explained his reasoning for posing his free speech question to the panel, saying, "The main thing that prompted it, and it is relatively trivial with all things considered, was waking up this morning and seeing that the Jimmy Kimmel show had been cancelled." Fiona interjected, "Let me just say for people at home who don't know, Jimmy Kimmel is a very well-known chat show host in America. In America, he is a household name, and the show has been cancelled and taken off the air because of comments he made about Charlie Kirk. Claims he made about the person, who is a suspect in killing Charlie Kirk. This is felt by Donald Trump and certainly many others to be deeply offensive," the audience member remarked. The comments weren't about Charlie Kirk. They were about the people who were gleefully weaponing his death to advance their agenda. That was the nature of his comments. Piers erupted. "That's not true." Fiona's explanation about Kimmel's suspension sparked backlash on social media. One ex-user blasted, "The explanation by Fiona Bruce is total nonsense and is exactly why she should not be hosting #BBCQT. But also why she will continue to do so," another said. The audience member was correct. "I watched the whole show. At no point did Jimmy say anything offensive about the deceased individual. I would love to be on the show when #Fiona Bruce is no longer hosting it," a third commented. A fourth added, #Fiona Bruce, get your facts straight. Another said, that correction was, "It's always great to see the truth come out on live TV." Kudos to that audience member. However, others disagreed with the audience member, saying, "The audience member is objectively wrong. It was absolutely about Charlie Kirk." Kimmel explicitly stated that a right-winger was responsible for Kirk's shooting, which is flat-out incorrect. He spread misinformation, and his *** got fired for it. Simple as.